post came at about 10 to 3, 5 to 3 today. They're normally, at the moment, it's normally about 1ish, 12 till 1ish. But the other day, one day last week, I don't know what day it was, it was 6:30. I felt so sorry for the postman coming at that time. But I thought I would open this on camera because I talked about... Do you remember I talked about when I accidentally shaved my arms and I was meant to show you the razor that I accidentally did it with? And I was like, I'm going to get some more razor blades. And I said, I bought it and it was £9 and it came with one razor blade. But if I would have bought it direct, I would have got a razor blade and something else for £9. So I've actually subscribed to it, basically. So now I've got a second what's it called? Oh, I haven't got out to open it with. A second head. Do you know, not a second head, a second razor. So then I don't need to carry it round because sometimes it's in my bathroom, sometimes it's in where the bath is. Hello. Oh God, Jessie, get up. So I subscribed and I'm going to get 4 blades every second month because you can go for monthly, but I didn't know if I would use 4 blades in a month. Who knows? So it is here. How cute is this? Like, it's a really small box as well. Smaller than what you would think. So it's got a clamshell blade protector. I wonder what that's for. Probably so I don't accidentally shave my arms again like an idiot. Ooh. I don't know what it's actually for though. So I got that. So there are different colours to choose from. And the one that I've got the rose gold coloured one. And you could either have another rose gold coloured one. And I thought, why would I want 2 the same? Then I wouldn't know which one belonged where. You could have, I think it was a mint green one and a lilac one. Based on what I've said to you about what colours I like, what colour do you think I've got? Obviously I've not got the rose gold one because I just said I wouldn't get that one again because I wouldn't have 2. Learn how to recycle your FS... I keep wanting to say what FSS means. It's not friction-free shaving, it means something else. Ooh. Also, it's not plastic. Like the razor that I used to use all the time, the Venus, used it for years. I've not got the original one that I ever bought. Like, I've gone through a few because I've tried different handles and like I just get the standard Venus because the blades are like £8.75 now. When I first started getting them, they were like a £5 or something. But if you get like the Venus Embrace or the Venus whatever, they're like £11-12 a pack. So I always just get the normal original Venus. But a lot of the time I just end up getting disposable ones which don't give as good a shave. And I use them when they're blunt, and then I end up with razor burn, which is definitely not pleasant, but it's hard to tell if they're blunt or not. So I ended up getting, I don't know if you can see it, I got the lilac one, but it still has the rose gold coloured grip. The grip's really good, and this is really weighty. Like, if you're used to using like a Venus or any other brand, like the Wilkinson Quattro, or whatever brand you're used to using, the plastic, so when you get a weighted one, it's like, wow. And actually, it makes it, I know this is going to sound really weird if you've not used anything like this, but it makes shaving easier. I know that sounds really weird because why would something that weighs more make it easier? But it does. So I don't know why I just put that on my leg then. But yeah, it's just got a weight to it. And I like that it's got a weight to it. Anyway, I do prefer the feel of it. And I believe it's £9 a month if you're getting them. But when I get the blades, normally, do you know when I buy my Venus ones, which are about £8.75, they might have even gone up to £9. I don't get a pack a month. I make them last as long as possible. Then I go on to disposable ones, which honestly I fly through because I always get the cheapest ones. If you buy the more expensive ones, like Gillette do one called Venus something, and they've got the identical blade on to the disposable razors. Do you know the razor where you get the disposable razor blades? They've got the same head on, and they're like £5 a packet, but they last as long as, do you know, if I was buying the pack of blades. So it's actually slightly cheaper to do that, but I always buy like the cheapest ones. Or I don't get the super cheap ones, because you can get these super cheap crappy Bic ones, I think they are. I don't get those ones, but I do get the cheaper end of disposable razors. Now and then I will get something expensive, but only if it's on offer. So I wouldn't get more. I'd probably do what I'm doing with this, get them about once a fortnight. Once every 8 weeks, not fortnight. I wouldn't go through that amount. God, I'm not hurry. So yeah, I basically got this, and it was £9. But next month it'll be £9. Well, not next month, the month after, but just with the blades. But I wanted to do this, hopefully, because also I always forget to buy like the blades from my Venus, and then I'll be in a shop and they'll either be out of stock or they'll be full price. I don't like paying full price. And I'm like, oh God, I'll just get some disposables for the next couple of weeks. And then I don't have like my Venus razor in action for about 2 months, and then I'll begrudgingly pay full price. And then it'll last me 3-4 weeks, and then I'll go back on the disposable ones. So because I've now got like a subscription to this, I can't forget, because it's just going to come through my letterbox. So I'll be honest, I want to go back to bed. I actually got woken up by my phone ringing, but my phone was on silent, but it vibrated. And that bloody vibrated. Oh God, look at my tan peeling off underneath it. That's really dodgy. But yeah, woke me up, and I couldn't open my eyes because I didn't even look who was phoning me. And then I laid there for about 2 minutes. I was like, oh, I better look who phoned me. And it was someone who was meant to phone me about 5-6 weeks ago, and they didn't. I don't particularly want to speak to them now. And then this did a second call, and I didn't answer it because I had my Frank Fulcher voice, and I weren't impressed at being woken up for the second time today. So basically, I got a hangover on 2 drinks. I had the same 2 drinks last Sunday night. Didn't have a hangover the next day. I just felt tired. But no, definitely got a hangover. I was umming and ahhing about having the drinks because it was like 11:30, and I was like, I don't know if I want them, it's a bit late. I'd had a migraine Friday. Saturday was a complete write-off because I had a migraine from hell all day. And yesterday I woke up and it was practically gone, but it was there a little bit. And I had a slight headache last night, and I thought it's because I've not drank enough, because I didn't drink that much yesterday. And then I had 2 Malibu and Diet Cokes, and they were only singles, they weren't like a massive amount. But then I went to bed, and then because I'd had Diet Coke at like bloody midnight, I was hyper and didn't lie down till about 4 o'clock, and it was ridiculous. Then I kept waking up, and I was tossing and turning all night. My watch has picked up on it. It says that I was restless 25 times. So I knew I was restless. I kept waking up and turning over, and I was having weird dreams. And then, not joking, heard these loud banging noises out on the street, like loads of banging around. And I'm like, who's doing that? What the hell time is it? Even if it's bloody lunchtime, why the hell are they banging around like that? It was like bang, bang, bang constantly on the ground. I was like, what the hell is going on? So I kind of got out of bed with my phone, and I couldn't work out what the sound was, but I presumed it was behind the house. So I stuck the camera out the window and filmed. Couldn't even look at the camera because I was like, couldn't even open my eyes. And then I watched it back, and we got new wheelie bins today. So now we have a collection of 4 wheelie bins. I don't know how many you have where you are. If you've got 4 or more, let me know down below in the comment section. They've changed where that is actually, but it's still below the video. I was messing around with lipstick. So we have the normal rubbish bin, which I think is too small. I always end up having to hold on to stuff that, like, I've got rubbish in my bedroom en suite that I can't fit in the bin until it's emptied on Thursday, and it only gets emptied once a fortnight. Like, it would be better if it got emptied weekly, or it was a bigger bin. Then we have the recycling bin, which is a big grey bin. Then we have the I don't know what to call it, but you basically put your grass in it, and if you're trimming your hedge trimmings, or if you're pulling a tree up, your tree. I mean, it would fit in the bin. And now we've got another recycling bin to go with the one that we've already got, because they've decided that they want us to now separate plastic and tins and paper. So paper and card will go in one, and tins and glass bottles and stuff and plastic, I presume, is going in the other one. Unless I've just totally got that wrong, but there's 2 for 2 different lots of things basically, which I'm really happy about, because especially lately with lockdown, I've been buying everything. It's gotten ridiculous. I need to rein it in because I'm literally broke. And obviously every time you order something from Amazon, it comes in a bloody box. You order one tiny little thing, it comes in a box that would fit 100 times more in it than what you've actually bought. So I'm getting all these boxes. I've got boxes that I've not yet put out, but luckily, if you put extra stuff out, they'll take it. Luckily. We've only done it a few times. Like, we see people doing it every week and we don't. But yeah, like, I've got boxes that need to definitely go. And now we've got 2 bins. We don't know what the bin schedule is, because at the moment, every other Saturday we get the grass stuff taken. Then every other Thursday we get, is it Thursday? Who knows? It used to be a bloody Monday when we got it done. We had the household rubbish, which will be this week, and then the following week it's the recycling. So are they going to do the recycling on 2 days? But it'll have to go in 2 different bin wagons. That's why they want us to separate it, because of they've only apparently they've only been recycling 30% of what we've been putting in, because they want us to separate it because they don't want their staff to be separating it. So we've all got brand new bins. So basically they were just delivering all the bins, and you could see on the video they're all lined up down there. So obviously a wagon of some sort was going around and dumping them, and then the workers were like putting them right outside your house, because they dumped mine outside my path, which I'll insert a picture of as well. So we have a new bin. So we've got 4 bloody bins. Now, not everyone has the woodland bin. I think it's called the woodland bin, because you have to pay for it. Next door don't pay for it. He just shoves it in his normal bin, which you're not meant to do. And I think it's like £20 or £25 a year, and if you pay before March, you get £5 off. But my dad always forgets, and he only paid for the bin in May, when they'd done about 6 collections. Then it takes them about 3 weeks to send the sticker out. So yeah, we got a new bin. I actually went on Amazon and bought numbers for the bin today, and I bought numbers and the name of what I live on. So I've got to be careful when I go outside not to accidentally show my bin, because it's going to have not only the numbers, but it's going to have what I live on, like street, road, avenue, crescent, lane, square. Is there another one? Anyway, I live on one of them, but I'm not, because obviously I've said what town I live in. I'm not going to say, oh, I live on Hurstwood Avenue. I don't. That's not even in this town for a start off, but yeah. Because I'm sure I've accidentally shown my house number on a vlog. I know I once was like showing my dog walking in the front door and you could see, because it's like is it a stone sign next on the door, next to the door, and I had to cut it. I had to zoom in on the dog not to show my house number, but obviously I'm pretty sure you've probably seen the number. I don't know. I try and not show my house number because obviously it's not safe, and there are some dangerous people on here. I mean, look at who's stalking me, who harassed me, who lies about me, dying to know where I live. So yeah, I ordered them, and like I think it was like a £5 or something for the number and then the street name, because I'm pretty sure on the other bins we've just got the numbers. In fact, have we got the number on the woodland bin? I'm sure it's called the woodland bin. I'm sure it is. And not every area has those bins. It depends if you've got woods around you or gardens. Like the last house that I lived in, did they have them there? Because we didn't have one. Because we had like, it used to be a garden, but it got turned into this. It got put like a side gate put on so you could drive your car in, but it was too much of an hassle to do it because you had to open the double gate, drive it in, get out and close the gate, and you could only really just about get your car in. I remember once I got my car in to clean it out and she got in it. In fact, she once got in it after she'd stood in poo. So yeah, that's the only time I used to put my car there if I was going to clean it out or wash it by hand. I used to actually go and wash my car it was by hand. I think it's in a vlog as well. I used to go down and do it myself, and it was like £1. I've not done that in a couple of years. Have I done it with this car? I must have done, yeah. I used to just go to this petrol station, that's kind of on the way to either the town centre, that I never go to, or to Asda, or a long way around to Tesco, or like if I was going to my doctor's I could go that way. And I used to go all the time. I used to go and hand wash my car with this, and then I just started to get it done at a petrol station near my dad's office. They charge a £5 and they give it a really good clean, and they clean the wheels because the wheels are always bloody filthy, and I don't end up getting wet because sometimes I do. Especially if there's someone in the next one, they've got a habit of spraying everywhere and it coming over. Because, like, why can't you just aim at your car? And they're like everywhere. But I used to like doing it because, you know, it was something to do. Like, I wouldn't want to do it in bloody winter or anything, but it was something quick and easy to do. Sometimes there used to be queues for it. I don't know how much it is anymore. Like, I'd have to be quick to get it done. Was it £1 or £2? I'm sure it was £1, but I always had to have a second pound ready because every now and then I wouldn't get it done quickly enough, and I'd have to go back, like put another pound in. I think you used to get 7 minutes, and I used to just about. Oh, I remember cleaning the car that I've got. Just about do it. Like if you did it, like you didn't mess around. Was it the last 30 seconds it would beep, and when it got to that you'd be like, oh god, I've got to do such and such, and you'd do the most important thing with, if you're gonna run out of time, you just think, right, what's most important. But I've not done that in ages because I pay a £5 to get it properly washed. But I might do that. Even though it doesn't need washing, I hand washed it. I bought a bloody bucket and some car wash, so I should bloody hand wash it myself. I've not even been in it. My dad's actually driven my car more recently than I have because he took it for me to go and get the work done to it. I've still not been out and seen it, and I've had it back like 2 weeks. And you can tell my tan's nearly come off on my face. It's because I wash my face twice a day, but it always stays on, especially there. It's annoying. But all my body's super glowy brown still, but it's going to come off tomorrow to tan the day after. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. I'm doing like the longest vlog today. The lighting's rubbish. Yeah, my dad drove it to go and get it like done, and then he went and picked it up. And then the other day, he said to me, "Oh, can I go and get your tyre put on your car?" Because he's been driving around with my tyre, like a new tyre in his boot. And he's like, "Oh, can I go and do it tomorrow?" And I was like, "Oh yeah." And I totally forgot about it, that I'd said yeah. And then the next evening, he was like, "Oh, how much do you think it costs to have the tyre put on your car?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I totally forgot I'd told him he could go and do that." He asked me, like, I just totally forgot that he had my new tyre in his car. It's a long story how it got in his car, but he's like, "I'm sick of driving around, it's done loads of miles in my car." And I'm like, "At least it's not been on your car. It's too big for his car, I've got really big tyres." So he told me how much it cost, but I totally forgot that the night before he'd said to me, "Can I go and do it?" So he's actually driven my car more, like 3 times, and I've driven it once. Well, actually technically twice since lockdown, because I went to get my bloods done, didn't I? Like a week into lockdown, and it was surreal then, like there was no one around. And then obviously I went to the shop and got diesel and stuff. In April, was it? Cute girl. You're so cute. You stretching? You stretched? Yeah. You okay, babes? I need to go and put her towels in the dryer because I am going to bath her today. And she's going to hate me. I don't enjoy doing it. I've got a hangover. I'm literally a hangover. Anyway, rewind to this morning when the bins woke me up. Got back in bed. I could hear all the banging around, but obviously it weren't going to last for long. I was like, I'm going to go back to sleep. Needed a wee, went to the toilet, got back in bed. Needed a wee, got to the toilet, went back in bed. Then I had a full-on anxiety attack. Was struggling to breathe. My breathing got really tight, like my chest got tight and breathing got harder. And I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you? There's nothing actually happened. Oh God. Nothing's actually happened, yet you're having an anxiety attack. Got really angry with myself about it. I weren't happy that I'd gotten like that. It's probably because I got a bloody hangover. Do you know my hangovers get worse as the day gets on? So I'll wake up and I'll feel a bit tired, and then a little bit later on I'll start to get a headache, and then the headache will get worse and I'll get a bit of temperature, and then the headache will get even more worse and I'll feel really tired and stuff. So as the day goes on, it gets worse and worse and worse, rather than most people wake up with a bad hangover and it gets better as the day goes on. Nope, me, it gets worse. Ends up being that hangover from hell by the time I go to bed. And I've not had anything to help myself today, except for I've had some painkillers, and they don't normally do anything. And I've had a banana and peanut butter smoothie. Oh my God, I knew I was going to have that. 2 bananas, 3 or 4 ice cubes, soy milk. I did put some strawberries in, not many, and 2 teaspoons of peanut butter. And I can still taste it. But I think I need to get onto the water and drink a lot of water. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't help. I remember once I was somewhere with an ex, and I drank a bottle of wine the night before. I think he'd had a bottle of wine, but he had red and I had rosé. And I had the hangover from hell the next day. I was not impressed. And I don't drink wine. I'm not a massive fan of wine at all. But it's what I was drinking, I don't know why. I think it was one that I semi-liked, and I think he'd bought it me. And and we was in a hotel, and I just drank. Oh God, it was the worst hotel I've ever stayed in my life. And yeah, just drank it, and the next day we was meant to be going somewhere, and I was hungover. I was like, I don't think I could do it. And then I just literally drank 1.5 liters of water, and I felt like 70% better. And then we went to where we were going, but he got really angry with me because he'd wanted to go hours early, and I was like, oh, go without me. Oh, I look like a dick if I go without you. But yeah, sometimes if I do that, I can, like, if I drink loads of water, it goes. But sometimes I'll drink loads of water and I'll just need the toilet millions of times. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to go because this is going to be a long vlog. And I'm going to be like, why the hell did you not shut the hell? Oh God, look at that tan. It's rubbing off because I'm obviously sleeping this watch. It looks really bad, doesn't it? Look, there's like like you can see how dark the tan was compared to my natural skin tone. Oh well. It's coming off tomorrow anyway, and I'm going to tan Wednesday. I'm going to use the same tan because I've got another order due today. It's the one that I was talking about. I'll show it you when it comes. Because I want to use a full one up, and it was a nice tan. I've still got it. Look, it's still. Oh God, look at it in my arm. My arm crease pit. I don't know what it's called, but anyway, you're probably sick of listening to me. I'm going to open my second item of post. I'm not going to. Well, I can turn it around. I've just covered my dress, and you won't be seeing what it is because I know what it is. Which one do you think's for me? The Listerine Total Care 6-1 in Queen Mint. That sounds really nice. Or the Dental Dual Action Shake to Activate Fresh Clove. Which do you think? The Listerine was only 4 and that was 2. The Listerine's massive. It's a litre. Are you a good girl? Yeah. You're not having anything else? You had a bath, didn't you? And got everyone wet. Kidding me? No, I don't know what to have for my tea. I don't know what to have. I'm hungry. There was ice in that glass. I don't know why I put it in the fridge. Because I'm an idiot. It's because I'm hungover. Do you know what I'm at? Hungover. Oh, I've got pasta sauce. Oh, I should have a ton of pasta with pasta sauce. Or is it there? Yeah. I might have my vegetable curry with rice. I might actually, I don't know what I want. I wonder what vegetables are in it. Tomato puree, onions, carrots, potatoes, red peppers, tomatoes, butter, mushrooms, green beans, red lentils. I don't know what I want. Tuna sandwich. I might have a tuna sandwich. It's because I'm so hungry I don't want to cook anything. So both of these are from Lidl. So there's a tuna steak and then there's the normal one. This is gorgeous. So I'm going to have tuna cucumber sandwich. Because it's quick and easy. My dad said the carrot and coriander soup was better than Covent Garden soup. So I said he can have one of the tins of tomato. Because I've got 2 now. So I'll leave that out. So this is what arrived. Did I tell you it arrived? Oh God, I don't know. I said it was due. So this is my little treat. And like I said, I got 10% off, so they were $13.50 instead of $15. So it'd actually be cheaper for me to get them from Feel Unique than get the subscription directly. If I don't know if I'm going to use them enough to get a subscription. But from now on, if I buy them and there's nothing else I want at the time, I'm going to get 2 boxes because I save £3. So I've got 5 more of them. I've still got one upstairs, and I've got one, like I said, I have another one. Could have done with about 10 of these on today. And then a full bottle of Bondi Sands. As you know, I got a half bottle, and I've used it once. I'm going to go back to it, but I want to use up the bottle of is it Dr. Organics or Dr. Botanicals? I keep getting them mixed up. I think it's Dr. Organics Tanner that I used last time. By the way, when I was showing myself the other day, and I was like, earlier, I'm actually darker than it's showing, but it's not showing in this light. For some reason, my tan doesn't show as much in here. I think it's because of how bright that is. It washes me out. Anyway, so I've got a sealed full size of the... I hope that doesn't have my dress on. But yeah, and show you how much it cost. Face masks, £15. Bondi Sands Cell Tanning Foam. It was on offer for £11.20. I think it's 15 something or 15. Subtotal £26.20. Total £24.20 because I got 10% off my face masks. I don't know when I'm going to next use one of these. Like I said, they've helped me a couple of times when I've had either bad night sleeps or really bad anxiety or a migraine or a combination of all three. So I want to always make sure that I've got a good amount in, because the way I see it is I could wear one every day and then I won't have any left. And these have took, I don't know when I ordered them. Does it tell me when I ordered them? I ordered them last Tuesday and it took till Monday. So can you imagine if I use 3 and I'm like, oh, I've only got 2 left. I might have to wait another week to get them. So I didn't know if I was going to use the one that I've got, well, 2 that I've got, before these arrived. Probably should have put one on this morning when I had a bloody really manic anxiety thing going on. Oh god. I accidentally sent my Amazon order somewhere else today, but it's made its way to me. I thought it was at my house and I couldn't understand why it went outside, but I got it delivered somewhere else by accident. So I showed you the mouthwashes. This is obviously mine. That litre one I got from my dad. I don't like Listerine, but I've not tried the one. Do you know the one that I showed you that was a lilac colour? I've only ever tried the blue one and the green one, and they blow your mouth off. They're really strong. So I basically got this one for me. I know I've got a Colgate Max White one, but I feel this is probably going to be better, and I'm going to alternate between them both basically. What I love about this is, can you see it's 2 colours? It's like blue and pink, and you have to shake them and then you use it, and apparently when you spit it out you see the results. Who knows? But it was £2, which I think is quite good. I don't really use mouthwash. I go through phases where I'll buy it and I'll use it for a few weeks, and then I won't use it for ages, and then I'll use it for a week, and then I'll forget about it, and then I'll probably finish it off. So I'm really crap at it. So I've not used mouthwash for ages, and then I bought the Max White one and I've been using it. But I'm definitely going to go on to this one. Just because I'll still use the white one. I'm going to use this most days, and then the white one every few days, just once. But I just get the feeling this is going to be really good, but I don't know. It has got alcohol in it, by the way. Some people can't have them if they've got alcohol in. And the alcohol is the isopropyl. Oh god, yeah. I'll see how I get on. I've always seen this in the supermarket, and I'm always like, oh, I wonder if I like it. But I've never got it. I love that it's 2 colours. God, I'm on one today, Anna. I'm still hungover.